big buck. Hold it. It's the day before rifle season. I grunted, I had a buck come out of my thick stuff here, and it's a real nice rack buck. And I shot him. I think I hit him too far front. I think I hit him in the shoulder. I'm hoping I got enough penetration. I just watched him go across the field there, and he's in the corn now. So hopefully I get him. He's a real nice buck. He's a dandy. We'll see. Well, I got back to the house here and reviewed my footage. I hit him plenty far front. When I drew on him, I was trying to get my line of sight right, and my peep sight was twisted a little bit, and I was struggling to get it lined up right. And anyway, I took the shot and yeah, hit him a little far front. He took off running, and I saw him he broke my arrow off. So I went ahead and went to where my arrow was and picked up my arrow, and here's my arrow. This is how much penetration I got on him. I measured it, and from where the arrow broke, it's 13 inches, and then I think the shaft went in him a little bit further because it's bloody up to there. So yeah, it's too far front, but I had a good angle on him, and I did get enough penetration. So my brother's coming over, and I gave it about, yeah, it's been about an hour and a half now. So I think it's one of those deals that if it's going to kill him, then it would have killed him. So we're going to go ahead and look for him once my brother gets here. So we'll catch you later. Well, we're about halfway through the cornfield here now, and there's been like minimal to like no blood. Yeah, it doesn't look very good. The only thing is, right after I shot him, I saw him go in the corn. I hurried up and I climbed up my tree higher so I could see further, and I was able to see across the field, and there's a grass hay field on the other side. I never saw him go out of the corn, so I'm hoping that he's in the corn, but I don't know. He could have just circled in the corn too, and who knows where he could have got to. But anyways, the blood trail is not good, but yeah, I guess it could be all internal bleeding with 13 inches of penetration, so I guess we'll find out. Well, here's what we had for blood going through the cornfield. It doesn't look real great. I mean, we're going like, we're just following tracks, and like every 10 feet we'd find blood like that, and it didn't look very good. Then I looked up, and we're close to the end of the cornfield, and I saw a tail. I'm like, what the world? I'm like, and it's fresh too. Like, I'm like, it's a deer's tail, and it's really fresh. And Graham picked it up and smelled it, and he's like, oh yeah, he's like, that stinks. It's definitely from a buck. So I'm like, the deer's got to be right around here somewhere, but or at least a dead deer. And anyways, we went up a little bit further, and we actually found him already. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Let's go take a look at him. He's pretty cool. He was only sitting about an hour and a half. It's maybe been 2 hours since I shot him, and the coyotes got him already. They ate the back end of him out already and tore open his guts even a little bit. But check this dude out. Check that out. He's a mainframe typical 10-point with a split brow tine here, right here. He's the best buck I had trail camera pictures of. and it's the last day of the bow season. I was in my tree stand about half an hour before dark, and I'm like, what the world? I'm like, I may as well throw some grunts out there. So I threw a few aggressive grunts out there, and boy, it was like a few minutes later I heard something up in the brush just thrash in the trees, and I was like, oh boy, that's gotta be a buck and it's coming. And as soon as I saw him, it was like, okay, now no doubt this one's a shooter. And he stopped at like just over 20 yards and kind of looked up at me. I was getting nervous he was going to see me, and then he kept coming front then, and then yeah, I matted it a little bit, stopped him, and took the shot. Here's the shot. It's a little far front, but it did the trick. Check out that Roman nose on him, short nose. Here's the exit. It did just so poke through right here.
Actually, keep your light down just a little bit.
Is that good?
Yeah, you can see it came out. Point to it.
Right here. Right there's where it came out a little bit. So.
Yep.
So it probably.
The downward angle is what saved you on that shot.
Yeah.
Let's just show you guys here a little bit. Yeah, right there you can see the entrance. And then it just drove down through them and came out the opposite shoulder.
Yep.
Beautiful buck.
That is cool.
Man, we were following that blood and I was like, this is not good.
I know.
But
I was like I was really starting to lose hope, because I've followed bucks that have been shoulder hit before, and they just keep going and going and going. You get very little blood, but yeah, thank God that this one here worked out. They don't always work out like that. So
yeah, congratulations.
I'm pretty fortunate.